Brandon is a nerd.
Hello, everybody, and spirits alike. Swamps here, and I'm here with another fantastic episode of the Enter the Swamp podcast. I've got my co-hosts here, Bowen.
Hello.
Josh.
Howdy.
And, of course, Freddy.
Honk.
Or Code.
Honk honk.
Clown. Anyways.
That's me! That's me!
You're a clown! You're a clown! But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about funny deaths, or funny fatals, if you will. Probably going to put another F in the title. Any suggestions?
Fatality.
Well, yeah, funny fatality. I already said that. So, like, what's another F word that we could put in there? And no, we can't put in there.
Bruh.
No, I like that
believe
one.
it.
I like that one.
Do you want the complete list of F words?
What?
No thanks. I'm good. I think, okay, you know what? I feel like funny fatals is good enough, you know? I'm just gonna be honest.
I can get you 1,900 words that start with F, though.
Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Read all of them.
I love alliteration, but I don't know. Funny fatals is probably good enough. I just remember, I think us talking about
Read
it.
all of them.
Ooh, no, I found a bigger list. 3,831.
We can have
They're
that
all valid Scrabble
topic
words.
for an episode. All F words. But for today, the topic is, as mentioned, funny fatals. Does anyone want to start first? Josh, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let me get my list.
All right. Well, you're getting your list. I might as well start.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Honk.
So I'm gonna start off.
I'm sorry,
with-
I hit my mic.
It's fine. You're only dead to me. So it's. I'm probably gonna start off with like more lighthearted stuff, quote unquote. You know, it's death, so you know whatever. It's probably not as lighthearted, but I'm gonna start off with like early age stuff and more lighthearted stuff. So like stuff from like freaking BC and stuff like that. One of them, actually, I'm not sure if this is really old, anyways. St. Lawrence. The deacon, St. Lawrence, was roasted alive on a giant grill during persecution of, I don't know, Valerian. Valerian, that's probably it. That would make sense. He tells a joke with his tormentors, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side."
That's hilarious.
Motherfucker was being
Oh my
roasted
gosh.
alive and was just like, "Turn me over, I'm done."
So you can get the other side. I gotta cook evenly.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't do a little small talk. We gotta do a little small talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Everything. I don't do anything
We're-
small.
We're really new to this. That'll just be like a little prelude. I think that's the right word. To the rest of the episode.
Little sample. Sampler.
Oh, just a little sampler. Yeah. Ooh, is that cheese?
Is that death?
Ooh, rat poison.
Delicious.
So, since your mic cut out, do you want to have a little rant about your internet?
I hate Spectrum. I hate Spectrum so much. It like cut me out last episode, and bitch.
Yeah, it was miserable.
It drives me nuts. Like half the time, you cannot stream something in another room and still be able to like do anything on my computer crashes.
Oh, and
because of the internet.
It's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
put hers. I'll put your side in. Just keep going.
My audacity will hold this all, but
Yeah.
no one can hear me. Hey, you know what that means? I can call them all names and nobody knows. They'll never know.
We'll hear the audio later.
They'll hear the audio and they'll hear me calling them shitty shitbags. I don't fucking know. Anyways, my internet sucks. That's the moral of that story. Don't get Spectrum. I know it's cheap, user-friendly, and accessible, But if you want to do anything that involves more than, Netflix, you're screwed. Actually, it doesn't even do Netflix very well. Alright, that's that.
All right. So
In almost true to life with what you're talking about, we could hear like less than a quarter of that.
yeah,
And we'll listen
you
to it later.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's hilarious!
Crazy.
I was just sitting there like, is she done? Are they done? Anyways, life's been, miserable as usual. No, it's been all right. Not much has been happening. It's same old for me. Anyone else got any other updates or some little small talk that they want to talk about?
It's move-in time at The Ohio State University, which means that my life for the next week and a half will be the worst it will ever be in my customer service job. Like, normally, it's all chill. Like, nothing happens, and the tickets that do come in are pretty easy to deal with. But because we get all the incoming freshmen, and they know nothing about how our network works here, they don't understand they need to register their device before they connect it. And so we get thousands of these tickets saying, my computer won't connect to the internet. It's because you didn't follow the instructions we listed on the website. And so most of my job is going and telling them, read these instructions again. Here's the links that you were supposed to pull out of that right here for you. Follow them. It will work. I promise. And then the ones that don't work, I have to go usually visit in person and basically handhold them on going through the process. And then there's the rare occasion where the port in their room wasn't actually working. And those ones I understand. That's not their fault. But for the most time, it is their fault. So that's my tidbit.
It's just stupid people being stupid.
Yes. These are college students. Bowen and or Code. Anything?
On how our lives are going, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
in general.
Anything that's happening?
I'm about to go away for a week. I'll be in Omaha and Iowa, seeing some family, seeing some other family.
That's good.
Then we'll be flying back, me and my sister. So that'll
Nice.
be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see though. It's gonna be a long drive, at least 20 hours of driving.
You're driving there?
To Iowa, then Omaha, and then we're flying back from Omaha. Hopefully, my aunt said she'd get me tickets, but I have a feeling we might be driving back. Though, yeah, that's about it. That's what's going on in my life right now. How about you, Code?
Ollie got a job at Kroger.
Neat.
Nice.
All right. So now let's start back up talking about some wacky deaths. Josh, do you want to go?
Sure. A Mary Reeser, who died on July 2nd, 1951, was found by the police in her St. Petersburg, Florida home, almost totally cremated where she sat. And like the rest of her apartment was completely undamaged. And some people were speculating that she just like spontaneously combusted in her seat, and nobody knows why.
Yeah, I was actually that was actually one of the things that I meant that I listed in my notes. So that's
dang.
actually that's the same mine. So that's great. Yeah, but all that remained of her apparently was like. Wait a second. She became known as the Cinder Lady.
Oh, that sucks.
All that remained was her left foot. That was wearing a slipper. Her backbone and her skull. That's terrifying.
That's genuinely horrifying.
Plastic household objects at a distance from the seat of the fire were softened and had lost their shapes. Jesus. Oh my god.
Turns out, the FBI at least thinks that she was incinerated by the wick effect, which is like the burning of fat, basically. So like, apparently she'd been smoking, dropped a cigarette, and the fat in her own body was what kept the fire burning.
Jesus.
At least
That doesn't make
supposedly.
sense because like body's like water, made of water though.
I'm gonna go lose some weight.
Yeah,
You don't
this is some
smoke,
good
though.
motivation. But people do tell you that you should always be, burning your fat off, This seems like a good way of doing
yeah.
it.
She
That's-
finally got it. It clicked with her.
Just get a
She-
flamethrower.
It's just burn myself.
That's how to lose. That's how to lose
Found the
calories in an instant.
Task failed successfully.
Most effective weight loss method.
So I found one that's a guy had a stab wound covered in protein powder in his neck.
What the fuck?
He was driving, and he was trying to move protein powder into his water bottle with a knife.
Why?
Hit something, and the airbag shoved it into his neck. I don't know. That's like a messed up way to die.
What the hell? That poor man. Just. I mean, granted, like, what do you think is gonna... Why? You're driving! Put down the fucking knife!
Seriously.
Fucking crazy.
Wait, this one's worse. This one... Okay, hold on. I got a better one. Okay, this person was in a pool and got swallowed by a sinkhole while they were in the pool.
Oh, God.
That's terrifying to think about.
Yeah.
There's a video!
Oh no, I don't want to
Is it
see that.
Is it live leak?
Can you send that to me actually?
Is it live
No
leak or
way!
what the fuck?
Yes, I will send you the video. I'm not watching it, but I'll send it to you.
I got a real mind blower, if you will.
Oh, is it JFK?
Oh,
Fun fact,
no.
his head actually did that. He just did that.
Oh my god. No, it's not JFK. It is actually a student from the Kiev Polytechnic Institute. His name was Vladimir Likonos, and he was killed when his chewing gum exploded. He had a habit of dipping his chewing gum into citric acid to increase the gum's sour taste, and on his work table, police found about 100 grams of unidentified explosive powder, which he used for chemistry studies at home. It resembled citric acid, and it was thought that he confused the two, having accidentally coated his gum in the explosive powder before chewing it. And the explosive was found to be 4 times stronger than TNT, and the explosion was possibly triggered either by the reacting with Likonos' saliva or the pressure exerted by him chewing on the gum and explosive powder.
That's terrible.
Oh my gosh!
Credit where credit's due, I did read that almost exactly from Wikipedia.
Well,
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Wikipedia is actually pretty good because it has sources at the bottom. That's I almost
It's
said
pretty
great.
gruesome. That would
But
suck.
gruesome, yeah. That would suck.
A glorious way to end.
It's not
Chomp.
great.
I think the moral here is if you're a chemistry student, don't dip things you're eating in chemicals.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, don't
shouldn't
dip
do
things
that.
you're eating in chemicals feels like a very obvious thing here.
Yeah, I've got another one. There was this Indian lady. I think this happened last year, if I remember correctly, or maybe it was earlier, like the very beginning of the year. I don't remember exactly when it was. There was this Indian lady who got trampled to death by an elephant.
Oh, I heard about this. Go on.
Yes, and then the same exact elephant. You know, elephants are usually very gentle creatures. I don't know what this fucking lady did to this elephant or whatever, but the same exact elephant showed up to the Indian woman's funeral and destroyed it, along with like a couple other elephants. Just like brought its posse
To
and
finish
just
the
fucking
job.
trampled over the whole wedding, the whole
Elephant
funeral,
mafia.
the elephant mafia,
The wedding? The wedding?
the weddings.
Someone didn't pay.
Yeah.
Who would get married that close to a death?
Okay. Screw you.
Just imagine it. Just imagine it with me. Oops, I hit my mic.
I would.
Just imagine it with me.
I would.
Okay, but the crematorium is the most romantic place. It's got like snow all year round.
It's so true. Holy shit, you're so right.
No!
snowflake tastes like Grandpa.
How do you know what Grandpa tastes like?
Oh no. I took one of his ears and I nibble on it every now and again. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, that's where his organ donor jars went. Yeah,
That's what they
good
were for?
snacks. You were giving those away to other people? Basically throwing them away like trash when I'm right here and hungry?
Oh, that's what those jars are for. I thought. Okay.
Moving on.
Yep. Moving on. Anyone have another death that they'd like to talk about?
Oh my god. I got one.
Go for it.
In 2011, a 25-year-old woman from Ottawa, Ontario, and another guy. Sorry.
Another guy.
Very descriptive.
Died after an airborne American black bear smashed into the window of an SUV near Luskville, Quebec. The bear had been hit by another vehicle, launching it into the oncoming lane, where it landed on the SUV.
Oh my god!
They've learned to fly.
Yeah. That poor bear!
That poor bear!
You got combo attacked.
Oh, jeez, that reminds me of the time I ran over that family of 4 with my 2005 Honda Civic.
By the way, I helped a friend pick out the perfect murder machine earlier in the weekend.
Oh.
Hell yeah!
She was in the market for a car because she didn't have one, and we went to some dealership far away. And yeah, ended up picking out a Honda Civic, and those things are just perfect kill machines.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fantastic.
I knew that. That's why I ran over that family of 4 with my 2005 Honda Civic back in 2008
Lucky her.
on purpose.
And you feel no remorse, right?
Yeah, no.
Old
Why
were you
would
in
I? I was a
08?
kid. Kids are evil. Speaking of evil,
Children are evil, let's be honest here.
yeah, children are. They don't have their whole sentience yet, so they're just like, hee, let's run over a family of 4. Every 8-year-old's like that, right?
I know I was.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was about to say. I was about to feel bad about myself for a second there.
Oh no, never feel bad about
You
yourself.
should.
Oh, yeah,
Feel
yeah, yeah,
guilty.
yeah.
Feel disgusting.
Speaking of evil people with evil, disgusting things that they do, the not necessarily witch trials. Witch trials were weird, weren't they? That was pretty weird.
Yeah, it was kind of strange,
Yeah.
you might say.
I
Yeah,
don't know, it was done by
motherfucker.
Christians, so it feels kind of normal, you know?
Also,
I don't know, it's not like I'm not being like
shouldn't
hateful
laugh.
towards religions. I am Christian here. I'm just saying, for the time period, it kind of made sense.
for the time, yeah, especially since they
I-
were
it-
all like fucking, weren't they all like eating spoiled bread? So they were tripping their ass off. So
I
that's
don't know
like
about
what
that one.
caused some of it. I'm pretty
Bowen
sure.
literally said it was a different time.
It,
He said it. He said the
I
thing.
did say that.
The back ass words freaking like shit that they would do, just like, oh, hey, if you we're gonna throw you in this lake, all right, and then if you swim, you're a fucking witch, then we're gonna fucking kill you. But
And if
hey,
you drown,
the
then you're
bright
dead.
side, if you don't swim and if you don't float, you'll drown, and then we'll realize you're not a witch, therefore we won't kill you, but you'll die in the process.
Congrats on not being dead.
Like, what are some other witch weird shit that they did, like, during the witch trials? Obviously, like, some more, you know, if they were like, oh, they floated or whatever, witch, you know, they probably hung them and shit, but, like, other
Burned.
than that...
They burned them.
That's right, burned. They didn't... Yeah, that's mostly what they
She's
did.
lighter than a duck.
That's literally like a...
Because that's the
They're
only way
made
you
of
can kill a
wood.
witch, because they're made of wood. That's why they floated.
That's right.
It was because they're made of wood and wood floats, and the only way you can kill them is to burn them.
Yeah. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows
It's
that.
obvious.
Yeah. All right. Anyone have
I wasn't-
anything else?
I mean, I have other things, but
Somebody's
give an
making me
opportunity for anyone else who
depressed.
has stuff.
I have depression.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't we all?
Like I have things.
Not me. I'm happy.
Why?
That's funny. Oh, you know what? Actually, on the topic of like basically torturing people with the witch trials, I know it's terrible because it's a torture device or whatever, but I just think the brazen bull is really cool. Kind of. It's really fucked up, but it's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool.
Anyone know what that is?
Torture device?
What about you, Freddy? Do you know what the brazen bull is?
The what?
The brazen
what?
bull. It's a torture device.
I don't know if this is not obvious from the fact that I'm going the what, but I don't know.
Okay,
That's
so
why I'm going the what.
the brazen bull was a torture device. Wasn't it made in Greece?
Yes.
Yes. It was a brass, or I think it was brass bull.
Made
I
of,
mean,
made of,
it was
Whoa,
a
can we
brass
wait,
like.
pause.
What?
Made in Greece? Do you mean out of metal?
That okay?
Yeah.
Yes, it
It's
was
made of
made
bronze.
bronze. That's it. It's a.
So not out of Greece.
That's not what I said.
Made in Greece.
Made in Greece,
I'm
Bowen.
so sorry. I started the joke. I noticed no one got it. I just kept going. I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
No, we got it. We just think you're stupid.
I got it. Yeah, it's fine.
Go on. I'm sorry. Go on about the brazen bull.
But the brazen bull is a. What's it made out of? You said, Josh?
Bronze.
Bronze. It's made out of bronze. It's shaped like a bull. You would put someone inside of it and light the bottom of it on fire with like wood. So like, but like because of, I forget exactly what's in the brazen bull that makes it do this, but it makes it sound the screams from inside when they reach the outside. There's like a mechanism, like this flute thing that makes it sound like a bull.
That's awful. But the reason it's so effective is because bronze is really, really good at transferring heat.
Yeah. And what's really fucked up, to even more so go on to the theme of funny, wacky deaths, the fact that the creator of the brazen bull was actually the first one to experience it is one of the most funniest pranks I have ever heard.
Pranks?
It
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was an epic
Torture
prank.
device?
It was an epic prank. He's just like, hey, I made this funny, wacky bull, and who's gonna test it for me? It's like, we got a surprise for you, buddy.
Dude getting slow roasted. I was like, and guys, remember, please smash the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to us.
Here's an interesting one from 2021. A Salman Mirza was born in Amida. I can't pronounce it. Anyways, he died after using an epoxy resin as a contraceptive instead of a condom. And so the fun thing about epoxy is like the fumes, they like mess with your brain entirely. So he was not only intoxicated from it, like just inhaling it, he was like found outside of a hotel in the following morning and died of like multiple organ failures because like, you know, he plugged up his penis basically, so he couldn't pee, and then yeah, it's just not good. The fumes aren't good for you.
Yeah, no.
That-
I wouldn't recommend using anything but a condom.
Yeah.
Just use a rubber. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's close enough to rubber. It's resin.
No, it is too much rubber. It is too much rubber.
On the topic of people dying with sexual stuff, people have died with consensual sex.
Yeah, example.
Pope John XII was that 12? Is that 12? XII? Is that 12?
That's 12, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Pope John the 12th died on 14th of May 964. One story relates that he died of paralytic stroke suffered while having sex with a woman named Stefanita. He may have died instead when the woman's husband
Kicked his ass.
defenestrated John or beat him to death with a hammer during the act.
Defenestrated?
Damn.
Yeah.
Didn't know we had a word for that.
Doesn't defenestrate? I thought defenestrated meant knocking out a window.
Is the defenestration is the act of throwing someone or something out of a window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they use the word wrong then?
This is Wikipedia. When the woman's husband defenestrated John or beat him to death with a hammer during the act.
Oh, they don't know how. Oh my God! She beat him with a hammer and then threw him out the window.
No,
Holy shit!
it says or Bowen.
Let's
said
pretend
or.
it's both because that's funnier.
That's
Okay, wait.
I'd like
Was
to
he
imagine
beaten
he
with a
throws him
hammer
out the
or was he
window.
thrown out a window? Is it not known? How do you just not know the difference between
This
the
was
wound of someone thrown out-
964, Bowen.
Oh, fair.
That is funny though. I would like
All
to
we
imagine
know is that
that
he was dead.
I would like to imagine that he throws him out the window, and then he's like, "Oh shit! Wait, he's not dead!" And then he like scurries out there
Comes out.
with a hammer. Just like,
I imagine him with like a really tiny hammer from just a normal like tool shed. Just a normal little tool.
That's probably what it
Whack,
was.
whack, whack, whack. And it goes ting, 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 ting.
I got another one sexually related.
sure, yeah, go ahead.
Uroko
Yeah, keep this up.
Onoja.
Yeah, keep this up. We can put not gone sexual in the title. Yeah.
Gone sexual. Uroko Onoja, a Nigerian polygamous businessman, died after being forced by 5 of his 6 wives to have sex with each of them. Onoja was caught having sex with his youngest wife by the remaining 5 who were jealous of him paying her more attention. The remaining wives demanded that he also had sex with each of them, threatening him with knives and sticks. He had intercourse with 4 of them in succession, but stopped breathing, having sex with the 5th. Oh my!
You don't dish it if you can't take it, man.
Well, actually, that's not very funny. Now I think of it. Okay, the longer I think about it, the less funny that is. Let's hurry up. Go to the next one.
Another sexy one. In 1897, this French dude found a mistress, and while having oral sex, he died suddenly at the age of 58 from having a stroke. It must have been just that good. But I guess like some public officials made fun of his death later, poking fun at the incident, saying that he thought he was Caesar but died as Pompey. The reference is something French, so I'm not going to explain it because I don't get it either. But dang, that must have been some good head.
It's not the only thing that he was stroking. Anyways.
I hate how long that took me to get. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Just the noticeable. I'm sorry. Anyway, I got one.
All right,
never
go
mind.
ahead.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I just noticed it's not funny.
Oh, okay, all right. I've got one.
I have also read of many people dying of intense orgasms. Unfortunately, I think the weirdest place was on a porn site
Oh.
in an ad.
Oh.
What?
What?
It was like, this woman died from orgasm.
This site will make you come so hard you die.
Yeah!
come in 4.5 picoseconds.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah. It is my bit. I did say it on Kaiwai's stream once upon a time.
It's your bit. It's your bit.
It is my bit. Just like the fact that I ran over a family of 4 with my 2005 Honda Civic. But that's
not a bit,
real.
though.
But that's real. Yeah.
I distinctly remember defending you in court over that one, and that's why the family never saw any sort of justice.
Yeah, it's it was really cool because I was like 8, and they're like, this is terrible for an 8-year-old to do that. Why the fuck would you do that? That's terrible. And then you, a fellow 8-year-old, was like, fuck you. And then the judge was like,
My words
cried out
exactly.
the courtroom like a little bitch, like the little bitch he is. Wonder what he's doing now.
I bet you that Josh made an excellent 8-year-old lawyer.
Oh hell yeah. The people of the family that died
They
actually
literally stood and
gave
clapped.
me money. Yeah. I didn't even counter sue,
then-
but they're like, oh, you won so good that court case. They have to give you money.
And then everyone clapped.
Yeah. Anyway, so Chrysippus was a guy. He died laughing at his own joke.
That's how you're gonna die.
I will probably die that way. Yeah, you're right.
Unironically.
He died in 3rd century BC. He was in Greece. No, he was a Greek Stoic philosopher. I don't know if he died in Greece. He probably did. But he made a joke. He saw a donkey eating his figs, and he thought it was so fucking funny. He told his slave to give the donkey undiluted wine to wash them down, and then just fucking died laughing literally soon after.
It wasn't even
There's a whole
funny.
meme about
I
that
know,
one.
it's old ass humor, I guess. Mother, that's so fucking funny. That donkey's eating my fruit. Fucking feed him wine and shit. Oh shit, it's so. And died.
That was amazing.
Okay, that was actually
that
pretty
was
well done.
amazing.
Okay, I have a good one. Basil
for it.
Brown drank 10 gallons of carrot juice in 10 days. And he died.
You cut out, so all I heard was Jews in 10 days.
I heard the
Juice!
same thing.
Oh, juice. Okay.
Basil Brown drank 10 gallons of carrot juice in 10 days.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I want that.
Died. He died.
Maybe I'm
I
stronger.
don't know if that's not obvious from this conversation, but he died.
Maybe I'm
He
stronger.
overdosed
didn't know
on
he
vitamin
died.
A
What
and
happened to
suffered
his skin?
severe liver
Yeah,
damage.
Freddie, this is what's funny. Like, the funniest thing about this, this episode's called Funny Fatalities. That, he didn't die, so.
I got a funny one. I got a terrible one. Can I?
Read it and weep.
In 1999, Betty Stop, a 67-year-old woman from England, was killed when a
Of
flock
course it was in
sheep
England.
attacked her power bike and pushed her over a 100-foot cliff. She survived the fall, only to be crushed by the falling bike.
No!
So close. RNG was not on her side.
For real.
It truly was not.
Oh,
Speaking of falling off of
She
cliffs
thought she made it.
with some kind of vehicle, Jimmy Heiselden, the creator of the Segway, died from walking his goddamn dog with his Segway, and a fellow dog walker was on the road, on the same road, but like going the opposite way. So he tried to move over a little bit to get out of their way, and then fell off the cliff with a Segway.
I wouldn't go anywhere near a cliff. I feel like that's your own fault, honestly.
Yeah. What's happening? Freddie?
Just, Who's that dumb?
Who? What? What's happening?
I said, who's that dumb?
Who's dong? Is that what you just said?
That's dumb.
What?
Who
Hello?
rides a Segway that close to a cliff?
Dumb.
Oh,
Okay.
dumb. Okay.
I heard Dom.
I heard dong. Like penis. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Penis. Anyways,
I
another.
got one that's kind of relevant.
Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
never mind.
Go
Go
ahead.
for it.
All right. Another death.
Relevant to the modern age.
Yeah. Another death that someone died laughing. So there was a king. He was, what's his name? Martin the First of Aragon. His favorite jester took forever to get into, get where the king was, because the king asked for him. And he's like, what took you so long? And the joke that made him laugh to death, granted, he also ate like a whole goose, but that's not as funny. But it helped, is what I'm saying. Why, him laughing to death. The jester said, in the next vineyard where I saw a young deer hanging by his tail from a tree, as if someone had so punished him for stealing figs. So then again, I guess just figs are just so fucking funny to people like a long time ago. I guess figs were just so goddamn funny. He laughed to death from another person who laughed to death by seeing or just like being told of an animal eating figs.
Fig joke.
Dang.
Maybe we need to bring this back. Maybe like if this is peak humor, they had it right.
I would unironically probably love that. It's magical, honestly.
Clearly, they already knew what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Humor peaked in the 1st century.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fuck deep fried memes. We need to go back to fig jokes.
Fig jokes.
Fig jokes. Hell
The
yeah.
fig meme era.
The fig meme era reborn!
This one's relevant to modern society. So this couple was trying to film a gender reveal party that was worthy of posting online. So members of the family filled a steel umbrella stand with gunpowder, and so it was supposed to like emit sparks and like go everywhere and look cool. But actually, the pipe just like couldn't hold the pressure and exploded because it was a pipe bomb. And so the mom was struck in the head by a metal fragment and was killed instantly due to her proximity to the stand.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's kind of brutal.
Straight people.
For real, that's no more gender reveal parties. This is what happens.
Yeah, gender reveal parties are literally the worst. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was having
Wasn't there the one that like?
Maybe
Oh,
just
yeah, go
don't
ahead.
use gunpowder.
I wouldn't be surprised if there would be like a couple who were having twins and they just decided, hey, let's have a 9/11 themed one. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Didn't you say you didn't want a theme of this?
I know, but like it was there.
I distinctly remember, wasn't there actually a gender reveal party recently that like caused a statewide wildfire?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know if it was recent. I just know that happens a lot.
It happens so much that I remember years ago I actually made a meme just for myself because it is dog shit and also not good. I didn't upload it. It was a meme where back when the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy was happening, they ended up making a advertisement for it that was Crash, the guy in the Crash Bandicoot costume mascot outfit was just like crashed the baby shower, the gender reveal party, and
Oh my gosh.
and like it's like 3, they're all counting down 3, 2, 1, and then Crash has one of those like popper things that
Fucking crushes them all to death.
sploops out like freaking confetti. And I decided to make a meme that like instead of like regular like confetti coming out, it just explodes and then it shows like clips of like fire, like the wildfires and shit in the background with like it's stupid. Like I said, I didn't post it because it was so low. Like I just like hobbled it together just for myself, and it definitely shows. And I called it Crash Bandicoot Starts a Wildfire or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
I have it on my computer still.
Wait, can you send it?
Yeah, sure, I'll send
Are
it.
you gonna share this dumpster fire?
Sure, I'll send it.
Please.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Faster. Send it faster. You're slow. Get faster.
Where is it?
You're slow. You're slow. You're slow.
Where the oh, it's right here. That's right. I see the explosion now.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Anyways, hey Josh, can you look up something for me real quick? Since you're supposed to
yeah.
be the guy.
I can do
The
that.
guy.
So, what was that one? There's this torturing method where you're set on, like, they feed you honey and cover you in honey and just, like, push you in the middle of a river.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember
Hold
what
on.
it's called.
Huh?
I'll help with the research real quick.
Scaphism? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is it. It's called scaphism.
Oh, yeah.
Scaphism. It's also known as the boats. It's an alleged ancient Persian method of execution where you trap the victim between two boats, feeding and covering them with milk and honey, and allowing them to fester and be devoured by insects and other vermin over time.
Oh my god.
It's fun.
That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
You know about the other, speaking of rats, New York. No, but speaking of rats, you know the one torture method where they like put a rat in a cage on your chest, they light a fire on one end, and they like eat through you. You know about that one?
I believe it's a heat
Oh,
lamp.
yes. I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried it on me one time.
You're just so Chad that the rats were like, huh, I respect you. I'm not gonna eat you, fam.
I
eat you,
ate the
fam.
rats instead.
Or is it that your pecs are so fucking swole that they couldn't even
They're like steel.
like penetrate your skin?
Their teeth hit the pecs and go ting,
Yeah.
ting, ting.
It's like Patrick's ass in that one episode of SpongeBob where he touches his ass cheeks in his sleep.
Unidentified Taiwanese woman died of alcohol intoxication after immersing herself for 12 hours in a bathtub filled with 40% alcohol. Her blood alcohol content was 1.35. It was believed that she had immersed herself in response to the SARS epidemic.
Oh,
Yeah, which is
dang.
like early COVID.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, you get drunk off of like
Yeah.
0.06.
Jeez.
What?
You get drunk at like 0.06 or something.
I mean, at least she died drunk.
She died very drunk.
I'm
She
sorry.
was
I
more
thought it was
alcohol
funny.
than
I thought it
human.
was funny. I'm sorry.
She's a human cocktail. No, it is funny.
Hey,
Wow,
I
that's
just
a
told
big
us to be
number.
cut out. I'm sorry.
That is a big number.
I'll find funnier ones.
hey, Freddie, is there
Oh,
any
you don't need to worry about it.
funny deaths that occurred in the Homestuck world that you know of?
Oh my god, are you seriously asking me this?
Yes.
Do you mean like Homestuck fans or like in the comic? Because
No,
let me tell you,
fans,
Homestuck
please,
fans.
for the love of God. Yeah.
I was about to
fans.
say I'll leave this call.
Because like,
I did
why would
not
you ask
sign up
me?
for
You
this.
said the Homestuck world.
I'll
the
give you one.
I mean, they
better be
bathe in
interesting.
Sharpies all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard that.
I don't know. The most interesting death in the
Anything
actual
else?
Homestuck comic is somebody getting their legs cut off. But hold on, I'm looking
Oh,
up.
what? What? No, go back to that one. What?
What, getting their legs cut off
Homestuck?
by lipstick? In Homestuck, yes.
Oh, in Homestuck. Fuck off. No,
You
fans.
said you. Shut up. No, it's just the person who died. It's only the Sharpie bath.
Damn
which-
it, if only you didn't cut out. I really want to know.
It's the Sharpie bath.
Oh yeah. Do you wanna go in detail
People
on
listening.
that
Okay,
for the
so
listeners?
yes, so listeners, if you don't know Homestuck, Homestuck is a comic where a lot of the characters are these little gray people. They look like normal people except they have horns and gray skin. And so cosplayers have gone absolutely buck wild finding different ways to turn themselves gray. And one of them bathes in Sharpie. And let me see. I'm rereading it right now. I think it says she died. 15 minutes later, we start to get really suspicious. Friend decides to shimmy open the door. Her purse and valuables are in there and she needs to go. Get door open. Terry is sitting in the bathtub naked. The bathtub is filled almost halfway with what we later found out was 70% alcohol and Sharpie dye. Bottles and Sharpies everywhere. It's all over the walls, on the tile, on almost all the towels, on several articles of clothing and bags in the bathroom. What she says? I was going to clean it up. Jeez. Okay, so this is not someone that died, but that has killed people.
No, she did die later, from skin poisoning.
Oh no, you're right.
Are you sure about that?
Legit.
Yeah, it was cleared up, and at least I thought it was. Yeah, it's right at the bottom.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I got one.
I found the exact article that was being read.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, go for it.
A 28-year-old South Korean person collapsed of fatigue and died.
I don't like how you said person, by the way. You said it.
Okay, I
you
wasn't sure
hesitated.
the gender. I was just gonna go with person. I'm sorry.
Human.
Lee isn't a very like gender name. So
Yeah, you're just like South Korean person.
I'm sorry. It took me forever. Anyway, they played StarCraft for 50 consecutive hours and died.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I
I've
would do that.
heard about that. I would do that for like what game? What game do I like a lot? Minecraft? I like modded Minecraft a lot. I'm playing a mod pack that allows you to make an air conditioner.
I think
I would do that reading Homestuck. I'm horrible.
Wow. Yeah, I know you
Why?
are.
This open-ended game. Let me fucking craft a fucking air conditioner. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a the mod pack that I'm playing. It's
Yeah,
really
sorry about
cool. It's called Real Tech. You can deadass make a functioning air conditioner.
An air conditioner?
Yeah, you can make. There's a mod pack that I'm playing that allows you to make an air conditioner in Minecraft.
Oh, cool.
Because it has tough as nails, which adds like you have to keep your thirst up and you have to keep your temperature good.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. When I first saw it in the like years ago, like 2-3 years ago, I bursted out laughing. But I'm like, that's actually really cool. My autistic brain is intrigued, and then I finally got around to getting to play it like recently. It's really cool.
We should do a version of this episode where like you three have like really funny ones, like genuinely funny deaths, and then I just have I'm just reading off this page, putting like really dark ones, like this 13-year-old who got their skull bashed in by a hockey puck flying during an NHL game.
Bowen.
I have a genuinely funny
Hey,
thing.
you know the guy that created the Segway? Yeah, he kind of had an oopsie off a cliff. Bowen, 9/11.
Right? That's exactly how this has gone. Okay, I have a funny one.
Randomly. Carl Hulsey, 77 of Cherokee County, Georgia, was butted to death by a pet goat he had been training to act as a guard dog. That's actually kind of humorous.
That's kind yeah,
Here's
it's
a
funny.
non-humorous one. Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee, was shot and killed by a...
I have a genuinely funny one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Apparently in France, about 24 people are killed each year by champagne corks.
Oh, that's funny.
I have no idea how that works.
I mean, I can see how, I guess.
There's a man armed with champagne bottles. Everybody runs.
A sniper. Oh, that's what happened to JFK.
Sniper.
It just
Tick,
pressed
tick,
the
tick.
self-destruct button on his. Nah, I really do think he just did that. Yeah, I really do think JFK just did that.
Here's another good one. Alexander Pop, 46, eaten by a drove of pigs.
Oh,
It sounded like a little Dr. Seuss rhyme.
no, that's some slop. I don't know.
Alexander Pop, the man was 46. Something, he was eaten by a drove of pigs. Don't ask why
Wow.
Dr. Seuss is British.
Why
I don't
isn't
know.
that in Hop on Pop? That's what I want to know.
Right?
Be so perfect for Hop on Pop.
Hell yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
no, Bowen. No.
Come on.
No.
Come on, let me do it.
Fuck
A
no.
dancer
You lost
died
you lost
of
your
a
fatal-
broken neck
Okay. Fine. Go ahead.
when her
One more.
long
One
scarf
more.
got okay. A dancer died of a broken neck when her long scarf got caught in the wheel of a car in which she was a passenger of. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
That is pretty crazy.
Whoa.
That's wacky, honestly.
That's not that crazy to
A
me.
Welsh racing driver was decapitated.
Anyways, I have one more. So, about a year ago, I actually found this out. But first I just find it funny that I had to look up, and I looked it up exactly in this way. Who's responsible for peanut butter jelly time? I just wanted to share that a little bit before I start. So, without further ado, the final death that I'm talking about in this episode. Okay. All right.
To prepare.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
In 2002, Jermaine Fuller, the vocalist of the viral tune Peanut Butter Jelly Time, was Snoop Dogg's brother-in-law. Jermaine passed away after an intense 11-hour police confrontation, during which Snoop Dogg tried to pacify him and encourage him to end the police standoff. Who was Jermaine Fuller? Jermaine Fuller, we all know who he is. Let's just skip this part of the article. He made this song. The death of Jermaine Fuller. At approximately 11:20 p.m. on Monday, 12th August 2002, an unknown man signaled to a Las Vegas police officer claiming that he had been confronted and shot at by another man, but was not harmed. The officer proceeded to approach Jermaine Fuller near a bus stop, resulting in a physical altercation in which 2 gunshots were fired. The officer sustained a graze to the side of his head and was shot in the chest, although his bulletproof vest protected him from serious injury. Another officer in a patrol car was also targeted, but his radioed microphone bore the impact and he remained unharmed. Jermaine Fuller then fled to a nearby apartment complex where he took an unidentified tenant hostage. After an hour, the hostage escaped unscathed through a first-floor window. This standoff lasted for several hours, during which Jermaine Fuller reached out to local television stations and informed them of his famous relative. While the standoff was still underway, the police... Hold on a second. Verified Fuller's claims about his celebrity brother-in-law and contacted the Snoop Dogg. Snoop recorded a message urging Fuller to cooperate with law enforcement and stating that legal support was available. The message emphasized that there was still an opportunity to resolve the situation peacefully. The police SWAT team entered the apartment the following morning, utilizing tear gas and flashbang grenades, and safely evacuated about 40 residents from the complex. No neighbors or officers were injured during the operation. Jermaine Fuller was found dead inside of his apartment of an apparent suicide.
Dang.
Goodbye.
Should we do an actual outro, or should we just leave it
No,
at the
just
bye.
go with my bye.
Yeah, I'd be fine with
Goodbye,
that.
everybody.
really
And spirits
funny.
alike. Swab's there.